Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are going to be in Minecraft again. Because it's Saturday and we are pushing to finish the West Hill build, we're going to be working along the Spruce River as we have been all week. We're really getting close. We're up near the North Bridge and we've got a couple of cliffs that we were working on last time and just some final touches. Waterfall still needs to be done, so that'll be probably something I tackle next week. I'm kind of in a groove right now along the river, so it should be a pretty chill afternoon, kind of like floating down a lazy river in like a summer water park or something. And we have some news, actually. The patron server has been reset, so if you have been a member of my Patreon page at the community server level for quite some time, then there's a brand new Minecraft world. And it is available for you as a community member patron. And if you're interested in joining, if you've been part of my community for a while, if you've been thinking, man, this looks like a lot of fun, the people here are really cool, then you can go and check it out. You can go to patreon.com/JoelDuggan and check out the memberships. And there currently is a 20% discount on the community server level. So that's going to last until the 15th of August. That's a week, 2 weeks from now. And so you can go and check that out. You can join for a month and see what it's like. You get access to a couple of private channels in the Discord. You'll obviously get access to the server, which is a vanilla survival server for folks that are wondering. It's on 1.21.8 in Java edition. And for the month of August, everyone that's part of the Minecraft community server gets access to the creative server as well. I'm actually still working on some ideas for how I'm going to make that permanent. Right now, a community founder, which is the next level up on Patreon, has access to both the creative server and the survival server, but I kind of feel like it should be a little bit more balanced. So if any community founders want to reach out and talk to me about what we could do to make community founders more special, but then also, you know, have a little bit more fun with the people that are playing in Minecraft, then that would be great. Let me know. So that's the plan. We're just gonna workshop it. And to be clear, and this is on the website as well, I don't play on the patron server. I don't have time to spend any time on the patron server. It's just for the community. It's just for folks in my community. Either it's from the Citadel Cafe, from perhaps my own Patreon, but also people in the Discord that are part of Twitch. If you're interested in that, then the Joel Duggan Patreon is where to go to join it. But it's all community run. So I'm a moderator in spirit. I have to be, you know, in order to work on the back end of the server. But we've got SweetSandi is going to be moderating on the server. And everyone else is just kind of like putting their 2 cents in. So if you want to help shape it, if you want to be a part of building the server, it's only been up for a day and a half. So actually 24 hours, as a matter of fact. So it's a great time to jump in. And it does a great deal to help me because, of course, Patreon helps me do what I do here on Twitch. So thanks very much for all the people that are currently playing. I really appreciate it. And I will be, I guess, looking forward to seeing what people are doing in screenshots and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, let's jump into Minecraft. Hello, says we are already setting up a small community area. Very cool. That's great, Lo. Good to know. West Hill and Cosmic Dancer. Hello. Dan Grice, hello. How's it going? Hugo, welcome in. How'd you find the stream? We are underneath the keep and it is still sunny outside, so we can go out. I'm actually, this is an early start time for me. I have started the stream early today. It is a beautiful day. I'm going to go out later. And I don't feel like being inside all day. so I thought I'll just get the stream going earlier. That way I can have more time outside. Oh, I was still in the just chatting category. Oh, thank you, Cosmic. Sorry, I changed everything. I got the title changed and I changed the tags, but I forgot to change the category. And you changed it. Perfect. Thank you, Cosmic. How are you, Cosmic? Hope you're having a good Saturday. This cliff that we're looking at is what we were working on over the last day or so. It was on Thursday last. Yesterday on stream was all Lego Bumblebee Oh yes, we gotta do the bushes. It was all Lego bumblebees, and that VOD is up on Joel Duggan VODs right now too. It's a lot of bushes and a lot of grass, and some sunken bushes as well. I don't know if we'll do that, but we'll definitely give it a go. I've got all of the things. Might try jungle. You probably missed a done click somewhere. It always happens to me. OBS and Twitch have so many buttons to click. Yeah, I agree. I can appreciate that they want you to like double check before you stream and go live, but at the same time, I feel like it's like, yeah, no, I do this every day. When I click go live, I mean go live. You don't always have to double check with me. I don't know what I did over there. It's not just grass and bushes, it looks like. I wonder if I could get away with some dry grass over here for something fun. I've definitely crossed this river more times than I thought I would. Yeah, I feel like some mangrove bushes back here would look good. Feel like these are just not getting hit by the shaders or something? Oh no, maybe I'm just in the shade. That is odd. Like, that should be in the sunlight. Right? Like, it's underneath the tree, so it's not getting any light, but the light is coming from over there. That's very, very strange. So here's where I'm wondering if we can get away with dry grass, maybe. Oops. They've got different rules for different kinds of grasses, and I find it very frustrating. Sometimes you need shears, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you need silk touch, sometimes you don't. I think that looks okay. These might be a little bit dark. Speaking of dark. I have a link to the new patron server on a timer as well. But if anybody asks, it's just bang Patreon server in chat. And the latest point from Nightbot is what comes up. Blast Jordan, thanks for the lurk. Always good to have you. I think that's pretty good. We've got a couple on the edge over there. We've got a couple on the edge over here. Maybe we'll put a fern here. Nope, that looks kind of weird. So I haven't done any landscaping up there yet. I was focusing on the edge of the river here. Feels like it comes down quite quickly. I can switch this. That's a little bit better. Pops Live, I adore how everything is placed so intentionally. Thanks. I mean, like, I do get into some, like, bone meal spam in the places that are not right next to the path, but yeah, the idea is that I want this to be a very curated experience. So, like, when you come in, you can see the firefly bushes over there. At nighttime, you can see everything. There's a firefly bush here and another one just, like, right here somewhere. Like, when you're standing here, you can see, like, little fireflies floating around. It's cool. The only part that I think is a little bit odd is this dirt part here. Everything else up there is pretty good. I've not done any landscaping up there, and I need to do more landscaping over there. But I'm really happy with that. I'm debating whether or not I want to put some andesite in this cliff here. We did it over here. Yeah, I think maybe I do. Maybe that middle section. Middle section or the top? Let's do the top. I think that should be all we need. Stairs. I guess I'll do that part too. Yeah, that was a good idea. I think I might even do front section as well. I think though this would maybe be better as a slab or a stair. I always find it better to focus on the form first. And then if you need to go back and fix it later, you always can. This would probably be in the site too. Yeah. Only takes a minute, but it's a decent effect. It is subtle too. Yeah, feels like Riverside to me. I'll let the sun go down so we can see it at nighttime. The Penguin Dude subscribed to Tier 1, 12 months in a row, a full year, hanging out here. Thanks so much to that Penguin Dude. And thank you for being such a great supporter as a content engineer on the Spawn Chunks as well. Really appreciate it. That's amazing. A year of supporting me here on Twitch. That's so cool. Yeah, I guess the streams this summer at 10 a.m. are a little bit outside of where you're normally able to make it, eh? So that's what this looks like from this side. We've got fireflies here, a little echo of the fireflies over there. There's obviously a torch over there somewhere. There's a lantern along the road. A little bright. Yeah, right there. But from here, there's also fireflies from the bush. I think I might need another firefly bush over this side. But I like that in the distance here. Like that looks great. I feel like I need to sneak one in somewhere over here. Like maybe right there. That did not work. Trying to be quick because I want a lot of mobs to spawn. Yeah, and then if I can maybe hide that a bit. Yeah, that's just enough. Cool. Not sure if we're keeping that. Thought that sign was a zombie for a second. Yeah, the nighttime views are pretty. Unfortunately, the rest of the place is so dark that it becomes very dangerous. So I don't tend to be out at night very much. So with the exception of the cliff, I think we can continue around on the waterfront. I'm going to take another quick spin here, but I'm pretty sure we're good. Could maybe use a little bit of bone meal or something in here. Yeah, I think that feels pretty good. So we still have sort of like this section to do. But I really like what's been happening along here. Oh, that's a little dark. That all looks good. We did that the other day. I think that's good there too. Oh, I'm gonna need more spruce. Do I have spruce? Oh, I do. So here we had sort of messed around a little bit, but I really feel like it's a strange color because I think that's azalea. Yeah, I feel like in this situation we might want to go with jungle. Get some vines in case I need them. And I don't think we're going to need any of this. So very plain Jane. And while it's not a main key area, this farm does have some paths and things that come up to the riverside. So I'd like to have this look finished. Good example is like, this is obviously finished. Like we did this a few weeks ago, a few months ago. And it goes right up to about there. And then it stops because that's as far as the eye really can see over here. And when you're coming down the path, you're over here. So like you really can't see any of that. Even up here, it's only just right there. So we'll be able to, I think, sort that out quite easily. So as per usual, the step-by-step process is just coming through and I call it pulling down the trees, making sure they look like they're deep into the earth. Good. And then it's just a matter of making sure that the landscape is smooth. Makes sense. In some cases, something like that. Of course, I'll need to get some mossy brick, I guess. It's all pretty good. Oh, not that. Is that or a bush? Definitely the bush. That's a little bit better. Happy accident. I totally missed. It was not the intention. It's an odd staircase, but I don't know if that was something that I did with the leaves. I'd probably go get some spruce leaves. gonna be tough where it touches the bridge. Help. Apparently holding shift on leaves doesn't do anything. Sure. Now, this other tree is one of the Q-tip looking trees that I don't particularly like. It's going to make a custom tree, I think. It might even be fun to try and do something that leans out over the river a little bit. I think we're done with those. Maybe not. Maybe we'll down a few. So we've got a couple of custom trees farther south that we'll take a look at. Because I don't remember how I did them. But that's the great thing about having a nearly 5-year-old build, is that if you can't remember how you did something, or if you want some inspiration, you can kind of like fly over your own stuff. The ones that I'm thinking of are in this section. In the Spruce Quarter. Western Quarter. Yeah, so this kind of looks like it's arching. So we've got slab. No, it's a stair into a fence gate into roots. Okay, that's one. And then the other one is down on the river. And it might be the same thing. Yeah. Very, very similar. I'm all right with that. Lady B56, thanks for the follow. How'd you find the stream? Are you a Spawn Chunks listener by chance? And especially where this tree is like right in front of the dock here, I think having the stair right in there would be great. How far down do I want it? The bottom. Now on this side, we'll put the fence gate. I think that's how I did it. See how that looks. Yeah. Put another leaf block over on this side. And then we can do another layer here. And then I can put a branch on this side. Oh, maybe I have to have that higher. No, it was better before. And then maybe I can put a little bit down around here too. Sort of look like it zigzags back and forth across the tree. Don't think another slab would look good there. No. Just scrolled and found me. Awesome. Lady B, thanks very much for the kind words. I'm glad that you like West Hill. So this is my medieval town that we've been working on for 4.5 years. I feel like it works really well with the farmland and stuff out here. Like they kind of both work together. One would feel kind of lost without the other. I guess the farms would stand alone better. The town feels like a little bit more nestled with the farms and stuff. Also, like from this angle, like the pretty decent screenshot, you know? I don't think I want gravel here. Very good. I don't think I brought any seagrass with me. Working in water is always so tricky. Got dark super fast. Lady B, thank you very much. I'm glad you really like it. If you are new to this and new to me, then you might like the Spawn Chunks podcast, which is the Minecraft podcast I do every week with Pixel Riffs. Just look for the Spawn Chunks by name on your favorite podcasting app or on YouTube. We're on YouTube. There's a video version on YouTube. You'll recognize the hat. Thanks for the link, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Spawn Chunks link live in chat. And yes, thanks very much for the link to YouTube as well, because the Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube is where you can see all of the things that we've done. I've archived the entire build. And it feels like all the grass is in a row. That's a little bit better. Okay, that's pretty good. That feels very centered. So maybe we'll switch these around. Oh, right. That's a little bit better. Thinking about maybe sneaking in a firefly bush over here, but I don't know. Might be something we do over this side. Like really try to hide it. I don't think you'll be able to see them from up here. Not really. We'll know better at night, obviously. Into the Illusion. Hello. Welcome in. Couple new people today. How'd you find the stream? That looks pretty good. Man, so many flowers. If I wanted them, they do look good next to the firefly bushes. See, I think that's a good mix of intentions, right? Like you've got a couple of things here where I went through and I put down ferns and I put down the firefly bushes, made things look the way that I wanted to, but then going in with the bone meal afterwards really kind of adds a lot to it. A little bit of randomness that you can't necessarily always come up with on your own. And that looks a lot more finished than it did 15 minutes ago. So little places like this, I might come in and just remove this. Now I like that there, so what I'll probably end up doing here is actually adding that in like that. Can't see that from the other side, so we're all good. And this is actually visible over there, so I don't mess with that too much. Whoops. looks okay. Yeah. I need to go get some more grass. But it looks like I also need a break. Two. Yep. Looking good. I'm just going to wait for the sun to go down so we can see what these fireflies look okay. I don't imagine it's going to be a big pull, but it could be interesting. M-Dog, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Saturday. For some reason my voice feels strained, but like I barely talked yesterday. Little hints of fireflies from up here. And if we go down this way, very dark. No real fireflies that way. Can't really see them here, so it doesn't really matter. You can just barely see them. More of an Easter egg than a feature. I kind of want to put one up here. Just so it's not the only one we see. Yeah, that's better. Now that I've got one up on the upper level. Yeah. Just a hint. Plus the particles. Like it's really subtle, but I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, that looks more intentional. Sweet. As Cosmic mentioned, I take a break about once an hour. It is that time. I'm just going to head into one of these houses here and refresh my coffee. If you wouldn't mind, we're trying to grow the channel. So if you've got a friend that you think might enjoy this, then tell them about the stream. And if they're not available now, you can point them towards Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube, where they can watch everything. So I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. So I just logged back in to this. I'm glad that I wasn't standing any closer to the bed, because wow, that's lucky. I thought I was safe. Ugh. Okay. How are we going to deal with this? We're not dealing with it at all. We're escaping. And they're all going to despawn. That's what's going to go on. Okay, bye. I don't know if I need more grass, but I'll grab some while I'm over here. As you can see, we've been here a lot. I'll probably just kill whatever the shears have left in them. Here we go. Oh yeah, the zombies were all over the place. There was one zombie when I got there. They're all gone now. I also realize I have this space to decorate as well, where all the shulker boxes are. We have to do that before we move out of the area. I might need bee grass. I don't think I need gravel. Podzol. More ferns. Oh, I already had lots of grass. Yeah, I leave the room. Like when I take a break, I stand up and grab a stretch and go get a glass of water and all that kind of stuff. So like I had no idea that that he was there. I missed a spot over here. Yeah. In the daylight, I think that looks pretty good. I do think I want to add a little height to this tree behind it, though. These three trees all look like they're the same height. Now, if I do that, I guess I should do 2 layers. Yeah, that's much better. Simple changes make big differences, I find. Especially when you're dealing with something that's obviously meant to be a point of interest. And it's definitely part of the view as you're going over the bridge here. All right, so how much farther do we need to go with this riverbank? We've really kind of got it done. I think I just need to go in here with some bone meal and just fill that up and not really worry too much about how it looks. Very similar to just like what I did over there. We just have to come through here. Really gray with all the rain. I find that the way that the bone meal goes kind of naturally thins out as it gets farther from where you placed it. So if you go up against the blocks, it'll be a little bit thinner out closer to the river. Not always, but sometimes. Oh, I didn't bring these shears. Whoops. I'm so glad I have a custom wheat texture. I think it looks so much nicer. Shears. MindTripMedia, thanks very much for the 100 bits. Did you get my message on Discord earlier about the community server? You should be good to go. Thanks very much for the support. Appreciate it. And Lady B, glad that you've stuck around and decided to follow. That's awesome. That was a while ago. I think I missed that. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's Saturday. My brain is on half power. Yesterday was a very full day of getting that patron server up and running. A lot of technical stuff I'm not used to. So, and something I find very challenging, as I've realized over the years of running my own business and being my own boss, I can do marketing speak and marketing writing. I'm just, it takes a lot of brain power for me. I probably should have outsourced a bit to ChatGPT or something, but I was more editing existing stuff. But it took like the whole afternoon. Some of this could be a little bit thicker. Yep. Should be able to sleep now, I think. It's running very nicely. Good. Yeah, I didn't change anything. I was looking around actually to change hosting providers, but it turns out that Bluehost was actually pretty affordable. What I don't like about Bluehost, it's not like it's a bad provider or anything like that. it bills me in US, not Canadian. And because of that, I have to always maintain a certain US balance on my PayPal account. Which is fine because I get paid in US from Patreon, but it's also like it's just a lot. It's extra to track, really, is all it is. All right, I think I'm getting a little bit carried away here. That should be plenty. Oh, missed. So certainly it goes around the corner. That's fine. Yeah. This is like the farthest point in the build. I think that's good. I don't think I really need to worry about anything beyond there. Otherwise, we'll be here until Christmas. Nice. Ooh, there's a tree there. Such a simple trick. I need to be in the right mood to talk like a marketer. Yeah. It's funny how green everything is on the right-hand side and how minty everything is on the left. The biome separation. Yeah, I'm glad that I filled that in. Okay, cool. So outside of this cliff here, which I don't think it's going to take a ton of work. I think we're okay. I'm really debating if I should make this, if I should take this stuff like farther up, or if I should remove all of this and just make it coarse dirt. Like instead of having these green tops, I could just make it a dirt mound. That might be interesting. I think it makes sense that the grass stops halfway up, sort of like high water line on flooding. Yeah, that could make sense too. It's kind of far away. No, it doesn't need details. You're right. That's the thing. And this is only seen from this side. Like, really, I'm trying to think about what it's like from the path, right? So you're not really looking up there. When you're coming down this path, you're looking this way, right? But this is all coarse dirt, and I kind of like that. And it's probably the easiest thing. Because I'm honestly, I'm kind of sick of doing this, like, too high plant stuff everywhere. It's hard on the eyes. Let's dump the inventory here. We'll get a little bit more organized. I'll bring some green stuff just in case. Custom tree stuff if we need it. Yeah, so if I, maybe just the top few layers will stay. I might want to bring some stone just in case. I think for the most part we can just follow the natural generation. It looks pretty good shape-wise. You can see why I don't want to do the too high plants all the way up here. So this is where they kind of end. And so what I was thinking was maybe starting with here. I could just start to replace this. Oh, that's not going to work. I only go up as far as maybe 1, 2, 3, and then here. And then maybe I can throw in a couple of slabs here and there. But I think it's the grass tops that gets distracting for me. where I have a bed. Alright, so that's a crack at it. And let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, I think that looks less distracting without the grass tops on it. I might even go up as far as here. Yeah, I think that's good. I might even replace that fern in front of the tree. Kind of work its way back in. It looks kind of intentional. Probably the fastest way to finish this part too. I think the area between the trees is good. I just need to work maybe a little bit of extra shape changes. So like stuff like that. And I know I'm going to run out of slabs. So let me just go get some more slabs. Oh, I was trying to glide across the river. Complete fail. Mikatu, hello, hello. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Lots of lurkers today. Something is messed up with my... Yeah, I only get one. Screwed up the data pack somehow when we updated. I think that looks good. Cool. So now I think what I'll do is just do the same thing here. I'll start at the top maybe. Work my way down. probably about good. I never thought about doing entire cliffs or dirt. It's stuff that I wish had dawned on me maybe a couple months ago. Let's see how that did. Yep. Noticing a missing grass spot over here though. Right up by the tree. I probably broke it by accident. Where'd it go? Yeah, I think that works out well. Now, the shape is a little bit weird. So I'd like to be able to change that a bit. I find those 1.5 block drops really helpful. Breaks things up a bit. Now that I may have to, I don't know, I may have to bring that all the way down. Ugh. Feels very strange. Yeah, that works. And I think this section is just something I can hit with extra bone meal and probably be good. I think they're all sections of 2. Oh man. In German, it says Mikatu, there is a way to say something has died that sounds funny when directly translated to English. My laptop has blessed the TinMyren laptop. Sorry, I don't know how to say that in German. Okay, so I think what I can do is just add a few more ferns. And then just go straight in with the grass. Whoops. And then once I go over this with bone meal, it should look pretty good. And then we're at the top. Don't see any flowers. Yeah, I wish I spoke a second language. Steven on the Citadel Cafe speaks French, and I'm pretty sure he's decent at Korean now, too. After taking some lessons. That even looks cool from up here. Nice. Unintentional dirt cliff. I need to remember that trick. I can't believe it's taken me this long to make a dirt cliff and be just like, here's an idea. Let's not only make something that looks good, but hey, while you're at it, let's save yourself an absolute ton of time. Looks pretty good to me. Weird empty spot there, but nothing I can do about that. So from down here on the path, just kind of looks like that. Creates a nice border there. Only one thing that kind of stands out, it's a little fern right there. Feels a little out of place. I do find something that's a little bit tricky with the free cam is that sometimes you can see something so easily with the free cam, but then you have to figure out how to get to it in survival. Yeah, that's a much smoother line. Kind of overlapping lines. Nice. So aside from the waterfall, I think that's the Spruce River done. Very cool. Oh, interesting, Mikatu. German is not your first language. I feel like I've been down this road before. And the block placement here is not the best. I wonder. I don't have any slabs. Never mind. Yep, good decision. This all looks really good. It's all about layers, right? Like it's all about having like some detail back here, but then some detail stuff up here. I don't think I forgot anything. Yeah, this all looks really good. I'm quite happy with this. The thing is, especially with the taiga stuff, it really reminds me of going on hikes around here, especially in like river country. A couple of big rivers around here, and some of the hikes along the ridges are really pretty and really dense. Kind of wonder whether these two farmers would have a path that would connect, right? Like you almost want to have a little dirt path that comes through here, connects up. So obviously the waterfall is not finished, so this is not done. We will have to do that on Tuesday. That needs to be, I think, its own stream. I'm not sure which way it looks better. Probably coming from north to south. Man, this is a lot of area to cover. Very cool. Thanks so much for hanging out, Mikatu. Appreciate it. So I'm curious. I think we can take like a little flight along the river. Actually, do I have a boat? Maybe we can boat along the river. Boats are kind of hard to steer. Yeah, I'll just fly. That's fine. Yeah, there's a lot of bees. A lot of bees at the bee farm. An odd reflection off that chain. So, that is the Spruce River landscaping done, except for the waterfall. And it starts about here. Now, I'm not sure how smooth this camera is going to be. I can't make it go any slower, I don't think. It's a lot of work, but it's really cool to have a custom river. I think I'm going to have to do this again when I actually have the waterfall done. Yeah, like passing by that as something that's finished is much nicer than passing by this, which is half done. You can see the intention. Like you can see what I want it to look like. It just has not got there yet. I think what I need to do is maybe take a page from what I just did and make some of this coarse dirt instead of all andesite. Have just like andesite at the bottom, but have like coarse dirt on the way up the top. I think brown. Maybe even some soul sand or soul soil or something. Yeah, this free cam just goes a little bit fast to showcase it. I'm going to have to do some passes with replay mod and control the speed a bit. It's a lot of river. It's a huge amount of river. So comes in through here, winds all the way down the western side, goes through the town along the edge, and then out here and around the back. And then the West Hill River is even longer. Like it comes all the way down through here on the east side, and then goes right through the east quarter of town, snakes around the south, comes back and ends up out this way. And then the East River is here, and it comes around in here and bends around and just kind of like touches the east wall and then kind of goes down. But you can sort of see how like the rivers, which were there when I started the build, they kind of like enclose West Hill. Like they kind of make the border. I kind of spilled out over here. And went beyond that, but very, very cool. Yes, the waterfall is the only thing left. Waterfall is the only thing left. Yeah, I need to sort out my coarse dirt slab recipe. Something is wrong. So in the book, I think I still have this green part listed. Spruce River banks, finished cabin green, and the West River banks. And I'm going to say we're going to put this as a separate thing. I think I can just combine these. This is the, what would that be called? View Farm Waterfall. I guess that's part of the riverbanks. So we're not quite done, but I have to move the shulker boxes. So it's only just Cabin Green, which is where we're standing right now, that waterfall, and then the keep basement is the only things left to do. So I said I'll be done in August. I think I'll be done in early August, which is great because I want to start a snapshot world to explore some of the stuff that is happening in Minecraft too. With the news. I don't know if there's something else that goes in there. This actually needs a couple stuff to go in it. So this area here needs some TLC. It's obviously pretty empty, and that's what we have to do next. And then the waterfall. Yeah, the snapshots, I want to mess around with the copper golem, the happy gas. Well, I mean, we could update the Citadel to 1.21.8. I kind of want to mess around in 1.21.8 to see if how I like that fog effect. So, because with fabric, I should be able to do shaders in the snapshots. Shouldn't be too hard to do that. Just the bare minimum. Oh, that's the wrong way. Way over here. So obviously the sun is on the wrong side, but that it's going to be challenging, but it's not a lot of work. It's going to require a lot of brain power, but it's not going to be hard. I don't think. Frustrating, but not hard. So that's one of the only things left. There's the green space we just talked about. There's this. And then inside the keep, you can see where I've started to shape it and block out some ideas. It's really cool seeing the layers of detail, like being here and seeing this, you know, level of like pumpkin farm and foliage and all mossy wall, but then also see the tower in the distance. Like I feel like the layers I've got going on right now are pretty fun. I feel like it's only been like that for the last little while. Like ever since I started really adding in all the details in the farmlands, the town has really started to feel a lot more nestled. Better than frustrating and hard. No, that's fair. That's fair. So I don't know if I'm going to keep these secret entrances. If I do, I might make them like properly secret, like I might hide them. The other one is hidden inside of a shed. This is just a straight up door in the wall. So I don't think we're keeping that the way that it is. We might get rid of that altogether. But the other entrance back here pops you out into like the back of this storage building. Like there's this little storage building. And then you've got stuff in here. And then there's this little door tucked away here. Right? And pops you down in here. And This other one is just an alleyway. There's a backyard here for something. And then there's just this. And I feel like what I could do is some sort of like redstone door or something. Because what I was thinking would be neat, what would be helpful here is that this build is even. So this is the center, this line right here. I would much prefer it to be on one block. And it's also really wide. I'm thinking what I could do is I could potentially make this thinner without needing to do anything too fancy. So I feel like I would want to bring this wall in a little bit. This could become a bit more of a passageway to come out to here, and that would give me some room to do some redstone. And then this stuff would just get bumped in. Like if we had this wall stay where it was, if this was a bit more forward, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. So yeah, if I brought this wall out to like here, I think that it would be cooler. This would look better. I mean, this is also a 2 wide build. I could maybe expand that to be 3 if I bumped this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, I could bump that out a little bit. Yeah, there's 4 blocks there, and it might look better as 3. So we could have this door be like a 3 wide door, and then this block would be the center of the room, and this would just be longer and thinner instead of so wide. And then that actually might mean that we move this door, and then this area could get more robust. I mean, this is just temporary jokey dungeon build that I did, and I think that we could probably make it a realistic dungeon. So there's still a bit of work to be done in here, but it's gonna be very fun. It's gonna be a very different feel from the weeks and weeks of landscaping that we've been doing and farming. So it's gonna be fun to kind of get back in here and do something. So anyway, I'm gonna pass you along to somebody else playing Minecraft. I need to hop out and see who might be live. First, I'm gonna get up somewhere high. So cool. Who's live right now? Let me see. Satisfactory. Anybody playing Minecraft? I haven't seen Megabyte online like in a couple of weeks. Saturday Hermitcraft for Skizzleman. Anybody have any shoutouts in chat they want me to send you to? Thanks, Mikatu. Appreciate that. It's a quiet Saturday on Twitch. I would expect there to be more people. Yeah, I'll send you over to Skizzleman. It's been a while since we've rated Skizz. I was actually on Skizzleman's podcast. Pixelriffs and I did the Imp and Skizz podcast. I don't remember what episode that is, but if you look up Joel and Pix and Imp and Skizz, you'll find the episode. It was this year, pretty sure. It was a really, really good episode. It was really fun to talk to them. They're really good guys. We've had Impulse on the Spawn Chunks a couple times now. I think you'll enjoy your afternoon with Skizz. Thanks ever so much for this fantastic week, folks. I really appreciate the views this week because I've moved my streams during the week until 10 a.m. And that's new. Normally it's 1 p.m. And it's been great for me because I have the rest of the day. It also keeps me from streaming in a very, very hot studio, so it's a lot more comfortable. But also, we've brought in a lot of new people. So if you're new to my channel and to my content, welcome. Thank you ever so much for coming along for the ride. You can follow the past at Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. That's where all of Westhill is archived. And I've been at this for 4.5 years. And we're almost done. We're coming very, very close to the finish line, as you just saw me outline the last few things that we have to do here. So it should be a lot of fun to finish that up. There will be a new episode of the Spawn Chunks out on Monday. We'll be talking about the shelves in Java and the new snapshot, some of the changes that are happening there as well. There's some new lightning rods and some other stuff going on. In Java, the shelves work with hoppers. So Pix and I will be talking about that. I'm planning on starting a snapshot world. It's probably going to happen next week. Whatever the new snapshot is going to be on Tuesday is probably what I'm going to jump on. I was hoping for vibrant visuals in Java, but for now, I'm happy to explore the Copper Golem and see what's up there. I wanted to make sure that I was in a position where it was going to take me away from West Hill, but I stream on Tuesdays, and I might be able to, I guess I stream on Tuesdays before the snapshot comes out. So Wednesdays might be a good snapshot stream. So stay tuned for that. There's also a new episode of the Citadel Cafe out right now. I mentioned that earlier today. Talked about Superman, the new film from James Gunn. Myself and Steven reviewed it on our latest podcast, and you can check that out either on YouTube. It's not a video show, but the audio is there, or you can just listen on your favorite podcasting app. I would very much appreciate it. It's also free. And last but not least, Patreon. We have a brand new Patreon community server launched yesterday. Launched yesterday. This is just the first stream I've done since I've launched it. And there's a bunch of new people coming in. There's people that have been part of the Minecraft community server for several years that are there. So you're in good hands. Apparently there's already a community area set up in the first 24 hours. Low88 was here earlier to mention it. So if you go to patreon.com/JoelDuggan, you can look at the different tiers. The first tier is just the Discord. And then as you go up, you'll find the community Minecraft server tier. And it's 20% off right now. So for the next 2 weeks, if you want to jump in and give it a go, give it a try, then you'll save a little bit of money. And all of it goes towards helping me stream. So when you support me on Patreon, really the thing that you're doing is helping me make more content, helping me stream every day, Tuesday through Saturday. And beyond that, the Minecraft server is just a bonus. And you get to hang out with some like-minded people playing Minecraft. So I think you'll have a good time. Check it out. If you have any questions, hit me up in a DM on Discord, or you can always reach out on Twitter. Or email me. My email is on joelduggan.com. Very easy to find. So thanks very much, folks. Sandy and Cosmic, thanks so much for the moderation. Sandy was mostly this week. Cosmic stepped up today. I really appreciate both of you. You're fantastic. And thanks for the help behind the scenes on the Minecraft server too. So I will see you folks all on Tuesday or on Monday if you're listening to the Spawn Chunks. And until then, bye for now.